So we will be talking about the research report on the formatting of it. It is a formal paper, so there's nothing creative or pretty about it. There's nothing original, but you do have to follow the exact format that I proposed to you. And that's where you're going to get the majority of your points. So for the title page here is very formal. You need to include all these elements. Certain teachers may have a different type of format for the title page. The best thing you can do is ask them how they want their title page. Some may not care, and some may give you a specific format, and you just have to follow that one. So on this one here, you put a creative title at the top of the page. The title should reflect the topic of your paper, and then you write your name, first and last name. The type of work presented here would be the research report. So you would write research report presented to Madame Dumont for EAE 1D if you're théorique or 1P if you are appliqué. You would write École secondaire l'Académie La Seigneurie, and you don't translate that name ever. It is a French name. And then you would write the date in full. So if you're handing it in today, it would be Thursday, April 9th. Then you would do the table of content. Table of content are usually used for very lengthy papers. Again, the point here is just to show you how to do one, even though your research report will only be a couple of pages. So you would have the table of content at the top as a title of this page, and then every title of page or subtitle that you find in a page, you would write it down here in your table of content and then indicate on what page you will find that content. And at the bottom, you start numbering your pages. Notice that on the title page, we had no number. So to give you an example, I have an open document here. And I will start with my title page. So I'm going to do my research report as in the example on heart disease. To put it in the middle, you would just pick Aligné au centre here at the top right by Stéphanie Simon. Type of work is research report presented to Madame Simon. Yes, I'm giving it to myself for EAE, and then here we'll write 1P or 1D. And then at the bottom of the page, so I would just go all the way to the bottom, go back to center. I would write L'Académie de la Seigneurie. And then today's date, which is I'm handing it in, is, what are we? Thursday, April 9th, 2020. Oops. And then I would do the table of content page. You can format it the way that you want after. So it would all line up on the left. I would start with an introduction. I write causes, symptoms, treatments. Let's go with diagnosis, lifestyle, glossary page, bibliography, and all elements are in my table of content. I just put dots here at the end of each line, just so that everything can line up nice. That'll be on page 2. I'll say this is page 2 also. This will be on page 3, diagnosis. And you continue. To insert page numbers, you go into l'onglet Insertion, you go Numéro de page. Notice on the right, there's 2 options here that don't have a page number on the first page. Those are for your title pages. You never put a number on a title page. So you would click either on the top right or the bottom right. My preference is my page numbers at the bottom, and I click, and automatically it'll start numbering my pages from the second page. And when I'm going to add another page, it's going to add number 2. And that is everything.